total. Have started recording all said and done. Should we start?
Yes.
Yes,
I
yes.
want
Let's
to
do it.
wind up.
Ayush, it is.
Anybody please start the recording.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So you can start with your introduction.
sure. So my name is Ashutosh, and I have total almost 9+ years of experience into IT recruiting, basically. Uh, BBA HR from Lucknow University, and then I did MBA from Army Institute of Management and Technology from Greater Noida. Okay. Then I was placed into Iris Software. It is one of the IT company into Noida as executive, wherein I was handling end-to-end IT recruitment and HR function. And then gradually I spent there almost 8 years, and I was designated as lead there, wherein I was handling a team of around 10 to 15 members. Okay. Then after serving whole 8 years, I decided to switch the job. Then finally, I am into Zebia, that is in Bangalore. Here, I'm having designation as manager into recruiting and HR, wherein I'm handling a small team along with the talent acquisition function. From family perspective, I'm married. I have a small kid of 3 years, and wife is into this, what do you say, freelance job. She is into voice engineering. Dad was in army, mother is housewife. I have an elder sister. She is married in Lucknow. So that was from personal and professional perspective. If anything specific you guys want to ask, please ask me. Otherwise, we can start the purpose.
No, I think you have walked us through your professional and personal life as well, and that was all that we needed in the first section of our project. So, we are basically working on a college project where we have to explore work from home practices and management strategies which are currently being followed in the organizations. So, we'll be asking you questions related to that. So, I'll be starting with the questions, and the first question is, for how long have you been working from home, or has there been a time when you have worked from home at any point in time?
Yes. So this model uh, came into picture because of this COVID. You all know. So I forgot the year. I think it crawled in 2020. I guess COVID. So so the whole industry shifted from work from office model to work from home model. So I had worked for almost 2 years during the duration of COVID. That was in 2020. So that was the duration wherein the whole organization was on this mode, work from home mode.
Okay, so right now, are you working from home or are you partially working from home? Like there's a hybrid model as well. Uh,
Yes, we are working in hybrid model wherein 3 days in a week we have to go to office and rest we can manage from home. So currently it's hybrid.
okay, and while working from home, what were the tools and technologies that you had been using or currently you are using while working from home?
See, tools and technology in terms of communication, I'll say majorly so let me reframe. We started from Zoom, fine. Then we tried Google Meet also, but we ended up into Teams. So we took Teams licensed version and till the time we are using Microsoft Teams. So that was the tool for this communication purpose. Rest tools were almost same what we were using before work from home. So rest tools were same. Only communication tool was required because we were having virtual offices. People were meeting virtual. So one tool was required for complete collaboration, wherein whole or organization can come at one platform virtually. So Microsoft Teams was the best option for us. So we are still using that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So that was all from my side. Now Ashish will continue with his questions.
Ashish.
So,
Okay. Yeah, Ashish. Hi.
my name is Ashish. I am from Durgapur, West Bengal. So,
Okay.
my first question
West
is
Bengal, is it?
yes, sir.
My wife belongs to Kolkata, West Bengal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So,
Eastern.
So, sir, my first question is how much control do you feel you have over your work schedule and environment while working from home?
See, work from home, when it was started, it was very tricky. People were struggling a lot how to handle, because that was a very new thing for all of us. Okay, we had never worked in such model wherein completely work from home option was there. So we started with very struggled way. Okay, and then what we thought, we have to identify a tool wherein the whole company can come on common platform virtually. So we identify Microsoft Teams. Okay, before this tool, it was very tough to have control over your team members, because we were not aware whether the person is there available working or doing personal stuff or doing professional stuff. We were not aware. Okay, and it was challenge also to have communication offline. Offline, when I say offline, it means on phone. What if suppose I want to see some report from a person, then person cannot explain the whole reports on phone, right? We have to have a platform wherein we can share screen and show the work and the report there. So before that tool, it was very tough. But after having that tool, yes, having control on team was very easy, because anytime we can set up meeting, anytime we can have a video conferences, anytime I can, or my team or my manager can ask to show up the piece of work what we have done the whole day. So after having this Teams platform, it was easy to have hold on the teams.
Okay, all right. So, sir, my second question is to what extent are you in charge of handling your tasks independently while working from home?
Okay. Again, the answer will be similar, Ashish. Before that tool, I or every manager used to feel that we are not having any charge of the team, because we are not aware what the person is doing offline, right? After having this tool, now there is a feature in almost all the tool. We can say professional WhatsApp,
Yes, sir.
wherein we can chat, we can see the status of the person, if the person is online or offline, and we can also track uh, uh, logins, like how many times the person is logging or how many time the person is away. So these things, I will not say comes into micromanagement, but these things are very important for a manager to know how productive the person is if the person is working from home. So after having this tool, wherein whole organization came on common virtual platform, it was very easier to have in charge of the team. So I'll say I started with the struggle because there was no tool, but when the tool was introduced, I used to have good charge of my team through this Microsoft Teams.
So, so my last question is would you say that you are more effective in terms of balancing personal and professional tasks with this work from home setup?
There are two phases for this, Ashish. Again, I'll go back to the past time of COVID. So when it this model started, okay, people were very stressed. They were not able to handle the kind of stress we used to experience because of all of sudden change. This is human nature. If sudden big change is introduced, the you have this that tendency to have stress inside you. In fact, with COVID, the whole country was in stress, because that was a very global change which has occurred. So we started, or I started with stress. The whole company was under stress because we were not getting how to manage team, because we had never experienced to manage team virtually. Every time we used to go office and have meetings and manage team. So there was a lot of stress from personal and professional background, because every time we were not having that limit, or we were not having that line where to stop the work, because we were available 24/7 at the home. Okay, so what do you say? The whole time was devoted to work, because we were not understanding where to stop. So the work-life balance was pathetic when we started. into this model. But gradually, we learned that we have to have a time and we have to have a structured way of having work, what we used to have when this work from office model was there. Okay, so what we started to inculcate the same similar working pattern what we used to have into work from office model into work from home model. For example, so while working from office, we used to start our day with stand up call, which is meeting. Okay, and then we used to have small meetings, physical meeting to have updates and the work flow going on. So similarly, we decided a time that by 9 a.m. we'll start the work and everybody has to be on camera. Okay. And then we'll start with the work and small meeting we'll be having for having the updates so that it is clear that the day is going productive. Okay. And we had also decided a cutoff time. It is not that no manager will take this advantage that if person is available at home, you can call anytime, even after working hour and ask to share the report and rest of the things. So we decided to have an cutoff time like after 7:30, no botheration, right? You can go offline, nobody will bother you until and unless some critical thing comes up. So we decided a cutoff time, and from personal perspective, also see what happens when you have to go office. You get up, take a bath, get ready, go office, and while going back, you completely shut down your laptop, and you can go mall or you can hang out with your friends. Nobody will bother you. But when you work from home, the mentality was like this: that okay, the person is available at home all the time. You know, so we can call the person anytime and take advantage. So we thought of breaking this mentality, and we you know insisted all employees to have same discipline. Get up in the morning, have bath, have your yoga session or whatever session you used to take when you were working from office, and then dress up nicely. Do not sit in homely dress. Have that sense that you're working from office only. We also insisted people to have a corner in the house which should look like office, so that you have that sense that you're working from office and very actively you can work, and have cut off time, shut down the laptop and then go and enjoy your life. So this is how we changed our mentality, and this is how we thought of bringing work life balance while working from home, and we were able to do that to great extent.
Yes, sir. So that's all from my side, and now Anshik will continue.
And Shik,
Hello,
yeah,
sir.
Anshik.
My
Hi.
name is Anshik Singh, and I'm from Uttar Pradesh, Allahabad. And my question are regarding the organizational mobility and career growth. So my first question is: to what extent, if any, does your work from home arrangement affects your perception of career opportunity inside the organization?
Can you repeat once again? I am not getting. Please come again.
Sure, sir. To what extent, if any, does your work from home arrangements affects your perception of career opportunities inside the organization?
No, I don't think so. It changed my perspective regarding career opportunity. I'll tell you why. Because only, the platform changed. Like while working from home, and what do you think? What is the difference? The only difference is that the platform changes. Physical boundary changes. Now
Yes,
there
sir.
are no physical boundaries. There is no physical office. Okay, otherwise everything is same, man. I mean, the workload is same, the way of working is same, your appraisals goes on the time, whatever it has been decided. Internal career path is there, sorry, growth path is there, and internal movements are there, so nothing changes. I mean, your growth path remains same, how it should be there when you were working from office, when you're working from home. Okay, so I don't think growth path or any growth opportunity will change in this setup. Only boundaries and mentality change.
Yes, sir. So my next question is: have you ever thought or considered of changing your job or your job role due to the inflexibility related issues?
Inflexibility related issues in context to work from home and office, or general you're asking?
Yes, yes, sir. In context to work from home.
See, when we had work from home in COVID, then the whole India was having work from home in COVID. The whole India was going through the same resistance of change, the same stress working from home, and the same phase how to inculcate that behavior and that discipline. Yes, I did thought of I did think of changing the job when I was in work from home model because of initial stress, but then I realized this stressful situation is everywhere because COVID, when COVID occurred, the whole nation was into stressful situation. So I realized this will not be a good option to change the job, especially in COVID, just because of this stressful situation. Because you know again you have to start from beginning. you know Again you have to start your career from beginning. Again you have to prove yourself. So it's not a good option from the angle of job perspective. Rather, I thought, let's learn how to inculcate that change in a positive way. Let us give some time to organization and to myself to have that change inside me. So I thought of giving time to myself rather than job changing in that duration. So I kept patience, and now see, everybody has inculcated that behavior. Everybody can manage really well the work and the home while working from home now. So I had a thought, but I dropped in between.
Okay, sir. Lastly, my question was like, what are the some of the barriers that you experienced in getting access to training or development opportunities in your work from home model?
What are the hindrances you are asking, right?
Yes, sir. Barriers, hindrances you
Yeah,
experienced in getting access.
hindrances were there initially because again we were not having tool wherein the whole organization can come on common platform. Okay, to have the training from learning and development department. And also the major challenge what everybody faced was people used to come online, keep their cameras off, mute themselves and do their personal stuffs. Okay, so that was the major challenge which we all had faced while getting the training or while working for anything. Okay, and even for L&D department it was challenge for them also because people were going through very stressful movement. They were not understanding how to balance their work and a personal life while working from home. How to overcome the obstacles that you usually get into house. Suppose somebody is having small kid, so for them it's very tough to have meetings and always be on the camera. Okay, so those were the obstacles. But again, very disciplined, in a very disciplined way, we all overcome that challenge. And then a lot of trainings were scheduled internally, virtually, in the time of COVID, and still. So
Yeah.
wherein switching camera on and participation was made mandatory. Okay, nobody was, if you cannot switch on your camera, we were or we asked the employees to kindly leave. They cannot be part of that training, and that will impact their performance appraisal. So that is how we have to enforce discipline into employees. And later, gradually, they all understood, and that obstacle was overcome.
Okay, sir. That was all from my side, sir.
Okay, thanks, Anshik.
So, hello, sir. My name is Ankita, and I'm from Bihar, Nalanda. So, I'll be asking questions regarding workplace social inclusion. So, my first question is: Do you feel included and supported by the team and organization while working remotely?
Yes. Yeah, they are very supportive in terms of everything. Suppose I'll give you an example, uh, especially for female employees who have kid. Okay, suppose if they have to go out for an hour or so to pick up their kid, manager used to understand. They used to say, okay, fine. They they used to not to schedule meeting at that time, so we used to keep that female employees free for that duration. And also, if for any reason the person is not able to switch on camera, we used to be cooperative in that. So organization does understand the challenges when you work from home, and they do cooperate.
So my next question will be, how does your organization promote remote teamworks and cooperation with a work environment?
Come again, Ankita.
How does your organization promote teamwork and cooperation in a remote work environment?
Okay. So for teamwork, first thing is that we start our day with the team meeting only, wherein everybody comes on Teams, Microsoft Teams, having the camera on. We have good discussion. We discuss about the whole day, how it will go. Okay, and then we also have some team building exercises that is scheduled, especially on Fridays, right, wherein we conduct some fun activities on team, wherein all come on teams and have fun. Okay, so that is how we make sure that the team is glued together, and everybody has to come on that page. So there are various team activities, fun activities, team meetings that we schedule, for encouraging strong team bonding while
Okay.
working from home.
So my last question will be, have you ever felt left out after transitioning from work from home model?
Initially everybody, initially everybody, when COVID was started, so everybody, of course, were missing having that bonding. When you meet a person in person, that bonding is different. Everybody had missed a lot that moment, wherein we used to go on tapparis and have smoked tea, or have that chit chat session, bitching session, and everything. So everybody had missed that session, and we were just praying when this will go off. So that was also very stressful situation for everybody. Everybody has felt left out, because we had nobody except our partners to see or to talk anyone. So yes, initially we did, but all thanks to technology, that Microsoft Teams, and before this COVID, Microsoft Teams and Google Meet, they were not having all these features. So that is also very good change what technology has imbibed because of COVID. So all thanks to technologies, they made everybody come on the common picture, like this common platform, and then gradually that left out feeling went away.
So that's all from my side, sir. Next, Ayush will continue.
Yeah, Ayush.
Very good evening, sir.
Hi.
Sir, my questions are about the benefits and the challenges. So, my first question is that how would you describe your most significant benefits of work from home?
See, most significant, if you ask anyone in the India, what is the most significant benefit that we got from work from home option, is that we were very in a comfortable zone. We were close to family. What if
Right.
the anything happens with the family, you are immediately available. For example, if your partner of your mother or anyone is not well, so you are immediately available to take them or to take care of that. First. Second, you can sit in whatever attire you want to sit. you know in meetings or anywhere, you're free to sit in any attire. You can take small naps in between. If you're feeling sleepy, fine, you can go for a walk, or you can watch TV in between if you're feeling bored, or if you're feeling exhausted. So these are the advantages. And in US culture, if you are in working for US client, or if you're working in US culture, then of course you can have or grab your beverages like beer and anything, you can sit in the evening and work upon. So those flexibilities people enjoy working from home, which you cannot in office. People who are very addictive or smoking, they can smoke and work together, but in offices you cannot do, especially in India. So these are the things what you can enjoy working from home.
My next question is, sir, that what are the major challenges that you face during work from home?
Okay, so this was the advantages. Now challenges. Working from home challenge first, it may affect your health, right? Because when you have that advantage of working from home, you might, when you have to go office, of course you have to dress up nicely. Okay, you do take care of your health because you know that you're going to office, people are going to look you fine. So that option you do not have in working from home option. So sometime you get up late, you take calls while sleeping only, cameras off. So that will affect. And in fact, there was a common trend that people had suffered a lot from anxiety when they were working from home. Okay, a lot of newses you might have heard, medical things like, cardiac arrest and blah 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 things, because lifestyle completely changed, you know and so that will definitely affect your health if you're not disciplined. If you're disciplined, of course nothing like that, but if you're not disciplined, that will affect your health. Plus your lifestyle, again, if you're not disciplined, your lifestyle will be impacted. Like I said, now you can smoke, now you can drink, nobody's watching, so you might not control it if you're not disciplined. Okay, so these are very practical problems which you might face in working from home if you're not disciplined.
So my last question is that, like, how work from home has affected your work-life balance and
Sorry for
overall wellness?
sorry for interruption, Ayush. Regarding from work perspective, also there are disadvantages because we sometimes do tell to manager that internet is not working, power goes off. So, but we are not on the system, which is not ethical thing to do. When you're working, you have to work, otherwise you can take leave. So people had taken advantage of this work from home model also. So that is also one of the disadvantage from organization perspective. Yes, please come again. Yeah, your question,
So
Ayush.
my last question. So my last question is that how work from home has affected your work-life balance and your overall wellness as well.
Okay, so initially, it had when this change had happened for the first time initially at the verge of COVID. I was not able to. Not only me, the whole organization was not able to maintain work-life balance because we had no boundary where to stop. Anytime manager used to call, what is this, what is that? So work-life balance was impacted, health was impacted because we had that leverage of not getting up at the time and not going for gym and rest of the things. So health and mental wellness both affected a lot initially, but gradually, with the discipline and with the learning, we try to inculcate discipline in ourselves, and then we learned how to maintain the work life balance and the well-beingness. So gradually we learned, and that was sorted out.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to call Apoorv to take over the next set of questions. Thank you.
Yeah, Purv, please tell me.
So, sir, good evening, sir. So, my name is Apoorv Srivastava, and I am from Lucknow itself. So, sir, my first question with you is that what support does your organization provide regarding remote work?
Okay. So yes, my organizations all, starting from Iris to Zevia, all were supportive. Like I answered previously, if you have something urgency at home, you can take off, small off, go for that personal thing, wind it off, and come back and join. Second, for work from home option, yes, but technology, they have taken licensed version of technology, which is a cost, but for us only they have taken. So that much, all support they have provided. And right now also they are supporting because right now also they can introduce work from office model completely, but no, they are having a work from home hybrid model. Okay, that is also in support of employees only, to have their time at home and have their time at office and have complete and good balance. And regular yoga session they used to have when we were in completely work from home model, regular team building exercise, fun activities, and they had also opened one grievance cell, especially if you're facing any challenge in coping up yourself for work from home model. So special grievance cell was introduced. So all these supports were there, and various webinars they used to organize to in terms of work and in terms of your mental well-beingness also.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question with you is that do you feel your employer appreciates and understand the challenges involved with work from home?
Come again, I was lost. Come again.
Sir, do you feel your employer appreciates and understand the challenges involved with work from home?
Yes. Yeah. Again, initially nobody understood challenges because we were in changing phase. The whole country was in changing phase, so we were clueless what is happening. But gradually, yes, we all understood whatever we have just discussed, like advantages, disadvantages. Again, we had various. Uh, I mean, my company had arranged various expert sessions with everyone how to manage their work and personal things while working from home. So yes, employees were very cooperative in understanding things, learning things, and having that discipline in themselves. Initially they were not, but gradually yes.
So, okay, sir. And my last question is that what changes will you suggest to improve work from home best practices and make it more inclusive in your organization?
See, I'll say for me it doesn't matter work from home or office until and unless you are disciplined, right? Have your routine similar way what you have when you go office. Get up on time. Okay, have your routine done, the morning routines, whatever. Go for gym, walk, run, whatever you go for. What you used to go for when you were working from office. Dress up nicely, even if you're working from home. Put deo, perfume, everything. Whatever you do when you're going office, do uh, the similar things when you're working from home. Have shave. People who shave, and people who keep beard keep them in organized way. Okay, and take small breaks. Uh, there is a Japanese technique everybody must be aware. Work for 25 minutes and go for a break for 10 minutes. Okay, do not sit for long, it will impact your health. And then wind up your work, make it very productive, otherwise you'll work the whole day. Make your work very productive. Do not waste time here and there while working from home. Okay, have your personal space in the home wherein you sit and sit on the chair. Do not sit on the bed and rest of the things, or sit on the floor. Okay, and then shut off the laptop at after 9 hours from your login time, and then go outside, enjoy, have your life. So do similar things what you do when you go from office. This is the only mantra to have a successful work from of home model uh, in you.
So, thank you so much, sir. That's all from our side. And thank you